Sabum Ariella Figueroa, born and raised in the US, but now living in Finland. She is also very well decorated. She's a world champion, World Cup champion, and a European champion, as well as 8-time American and Finnish national champion. So with that said, I will leave you the floor.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's get started. Chidia. Kunye. Taekwon. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I know we only have about 20 minutes left. I appreciate you all so much. It's going to be very difficult for me to top the last 4 sessions, but I'll do my absolute best. It's an honor for me to be here and to be presenting such incredibly and immensely talented women. It's an honor for me beyond words. Thank you. I'll start us off doing Moon Moo, and then we'll work on some plyometric work and some landing within that drills to make the landing more stable. Moon Moo toe. Take one. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. It is very hot here in New York City right now. And like you, I've been training for the last 2 hours. So sorry about this. I am checking my lesson plan. I promise I'm not on Instagram. I just want to make sure I'm following with what I wrote down. Whew. So I often find that the most difficult part of landing the jumps in Taekwondo isn't necessarily lifting myself, it's landing precisely. So right now we're going to work on some exercises to prime our bodies for the jump. So just follow along with me. We'll be doing some beginner drills, and I'll be also adapting some of the drills for more advanced practitioners. So I'm going to start in the back so I have room to work. You're going to start in a parallel stance, and we're only going to be jumping forward about 1 walking stance length, because that's the most we're ever going to jump forward in Taekwondo. So we want to keep our exercises functional for what we're doing. So from here, about 1 walking stance length, broad jumps, landing, throw your hands behind your back, and then feel the sensation of when you land. If you did it correctly, you should feel balanced perfectly with your knees just behind your toes, kind of like you're in a snowboarding stance or an athletic stance. If you feel like you're kind of wobbling to one side, still take that second and feel that sensation and think, this is what it should feel like. Just like Sabum said before me, it's important to take the time to go through things slowly so you can feel the sensations. When you take your car to a mechanic, they don't go and try and fix it on the highway going 60 kilometers an hour. They take it under slow and controlled conditions. They put it under a lift where they can really dissect it and analyze it. So that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be analyzing our sensations. So let's go forward 4 times. Ready? On your own pace, just 4. Landing, feeling the sensations, and resetting. Good, halfway done, 2 more. And last one. 4, nice work, let's walk it back. Now, same thing, but we're gonna land on a single leg. Let's do 2 left and 2 right. So we're starting in our same parallel stance, throwing our hands behind us, landing. I like to throw my leg in the air slightly behind me, like I'm skiing or I'm skating, as like a kind of counterbalance. So from here, one more time, jumping forward. 1, feel the sensation, and back up. Let's go to the other side. And back. Remember, take that time, sit in that stance for a second, really feel that sensation. Good, and last one. Excellent work, everybody. Let's run it back. Now we're only going to stay on the left leg, turning 90 degrees. So to start, just like we did, forward and down. Now I'm going to jump, turn in the air, land on my left leg, and reset. Ready with me? Ready, set, go. Hold that sensation and back. Good, now you're going to jump with your backs towards the camera, landing on your left leg. Only about 1 walking stance. The farther you go, the harder it's going to be to regain that balance. We only jump 1 walking stance or L stance length in Taekwondo, so we don't need to go any farther than that. Left leg, ready? 2. Leaving eye double balancing. And back. Jumping towards your right shoulder now, landing on your left leg, ready? 3. Excellent, good. And last one towards the camera, 4. Nice work, let's reset and then let's go to the right leg now. Ready, off the right leg. 1. Hold it and down. 2. Hold it and down. Turning our backs towards the camera now. 3. And down. Going towards our left shoulder. 4. Very nice. And down. Back towards the camera now. I'm sorry, turning towards the camera. 5. And down. Very nice, everybody. Let me check my lesson plan, make sure I'm staying on task. Oh, wow, for once I am. Okay, now let's go into a little bit of some plyometric work. We're going to go into some calf raises. First, we'll do both legs, then we'll go into single for more advanced practitioners. Hands on your hips. Now, when we do our calf raises, I want you to focus on rising up through your big toe. Big toe this way, not this way. Do you guys see the difference in the angle of my feet? That's outside of my feet, inside. See where my stability lies on the inside compared to the outside of my feet? So we're going to rise up. And now from here, without bending your knees or as minimal as possible, jump out and control the landing as much as you can back down. Ready? Let's try and do 4 of them. Ready? 1, 1, 2, 3. Hop, control. 1, 2, 3. And 2. 1, 2, 3. Hop, control. 1, 2, 3. And 3. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hold it, and down. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Now, just for the sake of time, we're gonna skip the single leg for now, but you get the idea. You can do a single leg calf raise, hop, and control the landing back down. Now let's go into some more dynamic work, working out our bigger muscles, and go into our deadlift hops. So when we do a deadlift, it's not necessary to have a beam. This is just a visual aid so you can understand the measurements here. When I do a deadlift, my knees are slightly bent and I'm sitting backwards. I have a slight bend in my knee, but it stays behind my toes. I'm never going this way. I'm sitting back. And then when we go up, hop, and reset, and back down. Ready? Let's go to 4. I'll turn sideways so you can see. You can either have your hands beside you or in front of you. Doesn't matter as long as you're relaxed. And 1, 1, 2, 3, up, reset, and down, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, and one more just for good luck, down, 1, 2, 3, up. And we can repeat these same exercises on a single leg calf raise or a single leg Romanian deadlift, where one leg is extended behind us. Our front knee is still bent behind our toes. And then as we come up, we stick the landing and we reset. Let's try a few of those. It doesn't matter which leg we start on, because as Sabum Ariella said, we have to work both sides of the body. Here in ITF Taekwondo, we do not have a weak side. We have a strong side and a stronger side. So let's work both sides. Ready? Hands down at your sides, nice and relaxed. We're going to bend our base knee just a little bit to give us some mobility, stretching our back leg out behind us like a twitch shot. Ready? Kind of 1, 2, 3, and rise up and hop. Find that balance, find that balance. And reset. Let's stay on one leg. Really burn that muscle. 2, 1, 2, 3, and up. 3, 1, 2, 3, and up. Good, let's switch sides. Now that one side's hurting, let's switch. Ready? Bend that base knee just a little bit, and down. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good, and down. 1, 2, 3, up. And down. 1, 2, 3, and up. Very nice, guys. Sorry, I'm sweating so much. It's just so hot here. So now we'll work on really some plyometric exercises. We're going to do a knee tuck, landing on one leg. Listen to your body. Most importantly, we are not trying to get anybody hurt today. I don't want to get in trouble. So when you jump, if you don't feel comfortable landing on one leg, that's perfectly fine. Land on both. We're still working the plyometrics, and we're still working on sticking the landing even with both feet. But for the more advanced people, let's try and land on one leg. Let's do 6, so we can do 3 each side, switching each time. Ready? Hana. And reset. Now landing on the other leg. Dual. And reset. 4 more. Set. And reset. Net. Woo. And reset. 2 more. That's it. And reset. Last one. Yes it. And reset. Good. Let's do some breathing exercises. We've done a lot of jumps so far. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Deep breath in and out. One more. Deep breath in and out. So now that we've done some priming exercises and some plyometrics to warm us up, now we'll go into a bit more of the technical work of the midair kick. A midair kick has the same foot positioning as a side kick. So my hip, just like as Aspina said, my heel, knee, hip, and shoulder have to be in one line this way, not scrunch, because then the balance isn't there. And I'm not engaging the correct muscles to put as much power behind the kick as I possibly can. So when we do our midair kick, we have to have a counterbalance. This is where our hands go. It's like you're riding a bike. And if you don't know how to ride a bike, that's okay. It's kind of like playing the drums, like we say in our school, or playing the piano. Naturally here, not out here, natural, like you're riding a bike, playing the drums, the piano, naturally. So as we kick, this is our counterbalance. When I retract, my hands come back in. Everything has to have a system. Whether you're driving a car and you need to change lanes, you turn on your blinker, you check your mirrors, you check your lanes again, and then you go. Or if you can't drive, I'm sure you brush your teeth the same way every day. I hope you brush your teeth every day, but I'm sure you do it the same exact way every time. It's a system. So for these more difficult concepts, kicks, combinations in Taekwondo, if you can build a system within yourself, it suddenly becomes so much less intimidating and scary because you've built a system around it that you can rely on every time. So let's work on building a system. For my midair kicks, my system, I concentrate on throwing my hands behind me. As I retract, I come back in. It's a counterbalance with the equilibrium being my body. So let's just practice that a few times. Let's extend our yapchagi, our side kick in the air. And I know it feels a little unnatural, but I want our hands in the opposite direction like we're riding a bike. And now every time I count, we're going to quickly retract. To add a bit more difficulty, if you're more advanced, add a hop as we retract, simulating the retraction that we're going to do in our midair kicks themselves. So from here, if you're a bit more advanced, and back down. Ready? Let's try 5 each side. 1, and back. And I'll mix it up so everybody can get an understanding. 2, and back. 3, and back. Go ahead, I'm watching. Excellent, honey. Make it look easy. 4.
Sabum Figueroa, 3 minutes.
Thank you, ma'am. Good, excellent, everybody. And one more with this side. 5. Very nice. Okay, let's try the other side. Ready? Same idea. We're in our side kick, our yapchagi. Our hands are in our opposite direction in a nice natural position. Heel, knees, hips, and shoulders in one line. Ready? Huh. And back. Do. Ah. And back. 3. Excellent. And back. 4. One more. And 5. Gosh, everybody makes this look so easy. Took years to learn this. You guys make it look so good. Okay, now let's add some movement to it. We have to move forward 1 L stance length like we do in the jump and juche. So as I go forward, I turn my body naturally, not like I'm on a tightrope, because we don't naturally walk on a tightrope. We walk within shoulder distance, shoulder width. So as I'm here, I turn my body to about 45 degrees so I can jump in a natural position. As I'm jumping, I'm throwing my hands behind me here, and then I retract back to the middle. So I have a system. I turn, I throw my hands, I bring it back. 3 steps. I can't think in more than 3 steps. I'm simple. So from here, let's try it together nice and slow. 1, 2, 3.
Sabum Figueroa, 1 minute.
Good, okay? Let's try 3 each side. We'll finish it off nice and strong. Ready? Doesn't matter, we'll switch legs each side, try both. 1, 2. Really focus on the hands. Everyone here knows how to kick. Let's focus on the hands. Ready? 3. Throw the hands. Yes, excellent. 4. Oh my goodness. 5. You all look so good at this. Very last one, best one, strongest one yet. And 6. Excellent work, everybody. Let's do some breathing exercises. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath and out. Okay, everybody, I lied. I have one more exercise. Do me a favor, take your left hand up, take your right hand, and give yourselves a big round of applause. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone. I had a wonderful time today. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much, Sabum Figueroa. I mean, the detail, you're so meticulous in those exercises. This is amazing.